Our four-legged friends are simply amazing. But right now, jumping into the kitchen with the lovely Gabriella this morning. Now, Braai'ed Day, Heritage Day is just around the corner. It's on Saturday, which means we're going to be lighting those fires. So we shared some interesting braai recipes so far, but we've got to do something sweet on the braai, Gabby.
Of course.
It's got to happen. It's got to happen. And I love the marshmallows. I love some biscuits over here. So I take it we're doing some s'mores.
We're definitely doing some s'mores. We'll be adding a little bit of South African twist and adding some salted caramel to it. Just because we can.
Just because we can. Yeah, just because it's Heritage Day as well, you know? Okay, cool.
Exactly. So what we're going to do is start with the caramel. You can actually do this the day before if you're in a bit of a rush, because obviously Heritage Day, a lot of cooking gets done.
Lots going to be happening. You're going to prep those braai recipes, yes?
Exactly. So we have some cream here and some butter.
Okay.
And all we're going to do is we're going to bring this to a slight boil.
All right.
And allow it to cook, and then you're going to remove from the heat.
Right.
And then in a separate pot, we've got our salati caster snow.
Okay.
And we've got some water.
So you're just going to melt that down to a bit of a syrup then?
Exactly. So all you do is you melt it down and you keep stirring until the sugar is dissolved. And then you bring the heat up again, and then you bring it to a simmer for 10 minutes. But don't touch it, otherwise the sugar starts caramelizing, and then you don't want that.
Okay, so you just leave it?
Just basically leave it, remove from the heat. You put your melted butter and cream in, give it a stir, and you have your caramel.
Okay, and that's pretty much what you come out with?
Yes, that's exactly what you have.
Okay.
So you've got beautiful caramel right here.
Love it.
So once you have your caramel, you're going to get yourself some chocolate spread.
Okay.
And of course, the best part are the braaied marshmallows. And it's all really about just putting everything together.
That's it.
So I mean,
so maak net seker dat as jy nou die vuurtjie maak dat daar 'n staan vuurtjie is met lekker vlamme wat jy nou jou marshmallows kan braai.
Exactly. So do you want to grab that spoon and then you can do you want to put chocolate on the one side and then I'm going to put caramel on the other side.
Okay, so just some nice chocolate spread, and I'm sure we can be nice and generous with this as well.
Definitely. And the nice thing with this is you could also use something like a cracker instead of using a biscuit, whether you want sweet or savory.
Okay.
And then we've got our braaied marshmallows. You either can do it on the braai, or if you have a little Bunsen burner or even a candle at home, it's quite easy.
Okay.
So all we're going to do is...
we're going to sandwich this one.
We're going to say.
Okay. Of course, you want to do this when it's fresh and the marshmallows just came off the flames.
I mean,
so it melts nicely.
I mean, basically, a lot of people ask, how long do I braai for?
Look at that.
Depends how burnt you want it. Actually, I prefer mine super burnt.
You prefer your super burnt.
So, I mean, this looks perfect already. And a little bit of dark.
Yeah.
There we go.
And that's pretty much it, eh?
That's pretty much it.
And I love that. So what really makes a difference here is the salted caramel. Where do you use the salt, by the way?
After you pretty much put everything together with your butter and your cream, add a little bit of salt.
Add the salt, so that's where you get the salted caramel. I think this is the twist to this recipe this morning. The keyword is salati. SMS that to 33728 for our Braai'ed S'mores this morning by Gabriella. I think this is such a great little addition. What a nice breakfast. Oh, a breakfast, dessert. What am I talking about?
Well, it's up to you.
Dessert, exactly. Well, or breakfast.
Or breakfast, it's Heritage Day, whatever.
Yeah, for after your braai. Everyone can stand around the fire, just celebrate Heritage Day, make these little guys amazing. But if you want to see those the steps once again, it really is easy. But here they are just for you.
Place cream and butter into a pot and bring to a boil. Place the sugar and water into a separate pot and cook until it turns into a caramel. Remove from the heat and whisk in the cream mixture and salt. Place back onto the heat for another 2 minutes before taking it off the heat. Spread the chocolate spread onto one biscuit and caramel onto another. Place the skewered marshmallows onto the braai and cook until just burnt. Place the braaied marshmallow onto the chocolate spread biscuit and sandwich with a caramel biscuit. Then drizzle with melted chocolate. For the full recipe, visit the Expresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to www.expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword Salati to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe. SMSs cost R1.50. No free SMSs. T's and C's apply.
And just because we can, we'll add some more chocolate on the whole affair.
There we go. For your
Beautiful.
plating.
Love that. Braai'ed S'mores here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show this morning. I think the perfect dessert recipe for this Braai Day. And I think it's a great way just to stand around the fire at the end of the day, just reminiscing about what you've just done, the recipe, the meat that you've just eaten, and you make these for dessert. That keyword, once again, salati to 33728. Gabby, thank you so much for joining and sharing this idea. I'm going to tuck into these in just a bit. I might just share with you, Zoe. I might just.
Always good, always sweet, beautifully flavorful Salati sugars add the perfect touch to your day. Salati, inspired by nature.